joining us now, we are so excited to have one of the most successful coaches at UMKC, Coach JC Hoyt. And thank you for being here tonight. I know that you were part of this great event last year. What did you learn, and why are you excited to continue your association with Coaches versus Cancer?
Yeah, thank you. It's an honor to be a part of this organization. Just like everyone watching, I'm sure everyone feels or has felt the effects of cancer in some way, shape, or form. For me, I lost my grandmother when I was really young to cancer. I lost one of my high school basketball coaches to cancer. And just feeling the effects of losing someone or being close to someone who's battling just such a nasty disease that affects so many people. It's really been an honor for me to get to be a part of the solution for it. And but it was so fun for me last year, Holly, because I went into it thinking that maybe I could help impact or make a change. And my cancer champion, her name is Sophia, she just stole my heart. And she really ended up being someone who was incredibly special to me and my team all throughout the year. And we just found so much strength and motivation from her and, watching the ups and downs that she was going through. And so it's just funny how that works. I went into it thinking that I could be someone who would help, but it turned out that Sophia helped me way more than I probably helped her.
It's a beautiful sentiment that you're saying is this is a team, and we have to be a winning team against cancer. You know a little something about winning teams. Your 2020 team winning the WAC championship. I'm so excited for you. You were also named the WAC Coach of the Year. Tell me what you're proud of that both you and your team were able to accomplish this season.
Yeah, it was an awesome year. It was the first time in school history to win a conference championship. And so that was incredibly special for us, not just because of our team and all the hard work and sacrifices that we had made, but just to be able to represent, our university, a city that loves athletics so much. It's the most electric place that I've ever lived, just with the most passionate sports fans. So, you got the Chiefs and you've got the Royals and you've got Sporting KC. And so to be able to put our school on the map in Kansas City for women's basketball was incredibly special.
It's so exciting. I used to cover the WAC. I used to do the WAC Women's Basketball Game of the Week. So it is near and dear to my heart. We used to cover, like, Becky Hammon was playing at Colorado State. And the first interview I ever did with Bill Self, he was the head coach at Tulsa when Tulsa was in the WAC. So
Mhm.
I'm so excited for you guys to be in that conference. It's quality, and congratulations. So I know this has been such a strange year, and you guys didn't have a chance to go on and kind of finish your season in the NCAA tournament. Tell me how you have navigated with your group, the stay home period, and now ramping up, because it's looking like we are going to have a women's season, and we're very excited.
Yeah, yeah. Fingers crossed that we can pull that off. I know there's just so many people working very, very hard to make sure that we do get some type of season. Um, you mentioned teamwork earlier, and it really just has to be that same mentality because, as you know, they're hard, they're stressful, they're everything but normal. So you just have to, I think, really keep your eyes locked in on the things that matter most and try and just be grateful for the little things. And I know I'm really grateful for my team, even if we've had to Zoom or, can't be in person, but just staying together and helping each other through the challenges that COVID has brought.
I know for me, I grew up in that generation of, like, we're tough. We're tough-minded people. I'm mentally tough. I'm so strong. And I've been here in the WNBA Wubble now for almost 2.5 months. And what I'm learning is this generation is much better at talking about mental struggles. And I've learned the term self-care. And they're teaching me how to, you don't just fight through things in battle. You have to have some self-care. How are your athletes different right now that you are learning from them and helping them manage this very anxious time?
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And it's so funny you say that because, I've been so worried about them and doing everything I possibly can to make sure that they're in a good mental state and just trying to provide resources for them and be a resource. But what I've found and what I've told my staff is, guys, they're resilient. They're way more resilient than I thought that they were. And so I've actually learned a lot from them through this time. But again, I think just perspective is everything. And it's really hard to, start being depressed or feeling bad if you're really being intentional about focusing on all of the positive things. And it doesn't feel like that all the time right now, I know, but there really is so much good in the world and so much good around us. And so we're just really trying to focus on that.
Well, that's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for being a part of this tonight with us. Speaking of all of the good in the world, what would your final message be to people who are watching tonight of the good they can do tonight?
Well, I think that whether it's cancer related or COVID related, we just have to remember that we're always going to be better and stronger together. So just to stick together and support whatever that may look like. If that is just by showing up and being present for someone, whether it's supporting financially, there's something that we can all bring to the table here. And I just really encourage everyone to step up and own the space that they're given.
Beautiful. I love that. Own the space that you're given. And tonight, the space we are given is in the fight against cancer. We thank you so much for being here and all of your great work and all of your great coaching. Thank you for joining us.
Thanks, Holly.